time for him to work for me, but because I don't want to wait, because we live in a society that we want God to do magic between the time we ask him and the time we get through praying. It said there is an appointed time. Understand that God has a time for everything that he does, even in your life. Lord, I need you to send me some money to pay this bill right now. You're an awesome God. You're an awesome God. Right now, this bill, I got pink slip right now. God might let him cut it off. But watch this. When he does things like that, the Bible, you remember the scripture said we got to learn how to see the good even in bad things? When he does things like that and then he allows it to come on, there are times when God prevents certain things from happening so people cannot get God glory. And you to recognize who he is. And to understand that even when you pray and things don't happen right away, you still got to have trust. Look at somebody, can you believe beyond belief?
Can you believe beyond belief?
Can you believe him when your lights get cut off? That he's in control. You know what we do? We sometimes, when the lights get cut off and we're in control, we tell the devil is a lie. But we got to remember, God allows things to happen.
He does.
If it wasn't for you to get your life cut off, it wouldn't have happened. The enemy couldn't have done it no matter how much he tried. Watch this. Let me show you something. And I got, this is so awesome, y'all. Y'all got to hear this. Tell somebody we got to change our perception.
We have to change our perception.
Because I'm finding out that we read things in the Bible that is not really to us.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say that again? We claim things in the Bible that has not been written to us. Uh-oh. They're confused now. Wait, the Bible is about us? No, it's not. There are some things that have been written that proclaims what he's going to do for his chosen people, which is Israel. Not to you. It wasn't written to you. It was written to Israel. See, now you're confused. It doesn't mean that he can't do it for us, but we got to learn how to separate the old and the new covenant and the old covenant. We got to learn that these are two different times, two different covenants with two different people. Beginning at Matthew is a new covenant with us. A new covenant, because we wouldn't be able to handle the old covenant.
Okay.
See, that's why I got to get deep on there, because some of y'all still wondering, what you mean everything in the Bible is not for us?
That's true.
I'm telling you, there are some things he promised Israel, and you are not Israel. He said, I will set you in your land. And what land do we have? What land did we got kicked out of by the enemy? Africa? That's a bad word. It's a whole different scenario. It's totally different. Sometimes we take the blessing that God has pronounced on Israel and try to use it for us when it's not for us. And when it don't work for us, we get disappointed that God ain't hearing me. But you got to learn how to read the word and what's for us under the new covenant and what was back in the old covenant and what God promised Israel and what he's promising us today. Because a lot of time, if we try to take what's something from the old that he promised Israel and try to make it be for us, we're trying to steal blessings. All right, sister, I'm going to let you go. I'm probably getting too deep. Where was I at now? Where was it? Stop trying to make God work for you on your schedule. Touch somebody and tell them. Stop trying to, I ain't going to say, because if you've been doing it, stop doing it. A lot of times you got to learn how to ask God, okay, God, in this situation, what do you want me to do?
Amen.
Instead of saying, God, I need you to fix this. Because sometimes God doesn't fix everything right when we want him to fix it. Watch this. Who was that had a thorn in his side? See, I don't even know who had a thorn in his side. How many knew